Floor 2B. That's what we're gonna be. Yeah. So yeah. The first in a trio of blank B floors. I'm not covering them all in a row. We're just starting with floor 2B for now, but just know there's a floor 3B and a 4B out there. No 1B. There's no 1B anywhere. Not really sure why, but of course there are origins to floor 2B. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's kind of spread out and more on the well-known side, but probably the fastest accessible warp is from Fake Lobby. Just go up here. If you know where Dark Lobby is, that's also an equally fast warp, but I like where this starts us off. So, here we are, floor 2B. Or not to be, that is the question. Yeah, I had to say that at some point. I did not think of that until I started recording, by the way, even though it's such an obvious joke. So yeah, we'll be heading to the right first, but big peach pain that does nothing, looking up here also does nothing. So, yeah, let's start off with going over here. Oh yeah, the wiki has some maps for this place, which are pretty accurate, like pretty good. Yeah, cutting off a little. So if you ever get stuck, that's the thing. There are technically 2 floors to this. This starts us off on the first floor. There's like a ground floor you can get to as well, but it'll be a while before we get there. We'll be spending most of our time here. Anyway, Toad's Rec Room. We'll probably talk about the origins like halfway through, because there's a stretch where there's no real warps, but there's a lot of warps here, so we're just gonna focus on them for now. And Sunshine Isles. It's heavily inspired by the Super Mario 64 DS bonus level, but it's not an exact port, thankfully. This gives you a little shell, which is really cool. Makes you completely useless in the water. That's fine. Yeah, gotta grab that. Now let's start heading up here. Oh yeah. God damn it, forgot that happens sometimes. Grabbing this makes your star spawn. And we got our star. The end, that's the entire episode. Nah. Before we move on, funny thing is, if we pause the game, it's actually in the same kind of course. We keep our red coins, which means if I were to go back in, no red coins anywhere anymore. Any coins I picked up are now missing. Of course, that doesn't mean it's a soft lock. Well, I mean, because there's fast travel, but also, if we go back to where the star spawns, it's back, it's just kind of already collected ID. But, yeah. I think I already mentioned this from the DS version, and it continues. This is also from the DS version. And so is this, taking us to Goomboss Battle. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start off with this. There are 2 stars here, technically 3, but there's 2 stars directly in here. If we come over here, we can quickly grab our first star. You can climb directly up, but it's faster to do the wall jump thing. Even if it's not true wall jumping, but that quickly nets us a star. Oop. Our next thing... red coins. Okay, this isn't this is a poison fog, much like it is, you know, in the DS level. If you don't want to do that triple jump thing I did earlier, you can just kind of like go up there and jump over to the thing, but yeah, we're gonna steer clear that for now. Oop. Right. It's hiding, but we saw that red coin. It's not a complete copy-paste of Goomboss, the whole Goomboss Battle area, thankfully. It's pretty identical, but it's not a direct copy-paste, which I appreciate. Hey, buddy! There's a little cap block, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. We will worry about it, just not right now. We're here. And faster to do this. Alright. Need another coin. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. We'll come back here in a minute or two. Because we're actually gonna head over here. Before we climb up, we're gonna wait for this guy. Careful. But, yeah, we wanna just do that. Because he will follow you all the way up, and that's not ideal. Up here, red coin here, and there's a red coin here. We're not going to progress any further, though. Yeah, this is where my playthrough ends, actually, sorry. But now, we're going to need to head over here. You need the wing cap. Oh, I didn't make a save. I did not make a save state. I'll be right back. I made a save state. I'm back. Alright, not dying this time. Okay, you need a vanish cap and a wing cap. This block gives you both of them. And getting our last two red coins isn't that bad. There's one at the very top of this, and there's one in this little cage. You do need the wing cap block, like the blocks there to get it, but like, yeah. Also, while that platform behind the thing does exist in the original DS version, it does not contain anything here. I'm just saying, like, hey, that exists, but there's nothing on it. Anyway, there we go. That's such a weird little visual glitch. I'm surprised that hasn't been fixed by now. I was watching Big Dip on the bus's playthroughs, and I'm pretty sure it came up like more than once. I'm about to watch his 1.0 playthroughs. Like, I finished his original 0.7 playthrough, and I recently finished the dev build. So I should have killed you. You get to see what I was talking about. He does follow you up here. I'm just gonna run. He doesn't chase you that far. I'm just saying, like, at least like one coin collecting, you should probably kill him. Oop. I made a save state. Excuse me? There we go. Alright, that was weird. But, anyway, welcome to... Well, I'm not taking that, sorry. Welcome to Goomboss Lair. This is lifted from Mario 64 DS, as with most things in this area. But the battle in Mario 64 DS is kind of suited to the DS's unique stuff with characters. You have to like swallow the Goombas as Yoshi and like spit them out at the Goombas at the right time. But you can't really do that in this version because, you know, Yoshi doesn't exist in this. I mean, Yoshi does, but Yoshi as a playable character doesn't. Oh my god, please. Please. Yeah. I did this perfectly my practice attempt, and I've kinda sucked. I had to make a cut, as I've said. Alright, you may be my saving grace. God. I have a hard time hitting these guys without like taking damage myself. Like, oh god, okay. I'm gonna make an extra save state there. If I fuck up, I fuck up. But okay. No, I'll just save. No, I'll save by you actually. Yeah, that's why I made my save state. And I can rely on... Not you. Sorry. Bye. Oh, you lived, actually. Oh. Well, that worked. Yeah, we're just gonna cheese this. Again, I did this very well in my practice attempt. Yeah, you gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. And you get a red star for it. Well deserved. This probably isn't even the hardest fight in the hack. But hey, I did it. Alright, we're moving on. Wow, I'm not doing that good so far. But it's fine, it's fine. Now, moving this way. Oop. Ow. Wiggler's Forest Fortress. There are 2 stars in this. There's no real discernible origin as far as I can tell. It's just a forest fortress, and it happens to contain Wiggler. We're not going for red coins right now, even though I collected one. And here's the Wiggler himself. I am so good at platforming. Did you know that? I bet you can tell how good at platforming I am. Once again, this guy had dialogue in earlier versions of the hack, but doesn't in the one I'm playing for some reason. Oh. Okay, cool. That was horrible. I am not having good luck today. Even though I did pretty good in practice. But yeah, that's star 1 of 2. Now, our other one. Gee, I wonder what else I could possibly do to get stars in this level. But yeah, it's just red coin. Wow. Ow. Guy here. I don't think there's anything in the water. Yeah, no, there isn't. But, you know. But when I say there's nothing in the water, I mean that water, because look over here. Okay. I think that's it. So we can start our climb back up. Hey guy. Hello there. I like Spinies in this game. They just kind of sit there. They're honestly very useless as actual enemies, but I kind of like that about them. They're just like little guys that like shamble around. Not really hurting anyone, they're just kind of vibing. Yeah. Got 5 there, 6 there. You can... I think you can make a triple jump there if you really want, but like, much easier path here. That was a funny thing that was in one of Big Dip's playthroughs. He tried for a while to do a triple jump across that, knowing very well there's an alternate way across right next to it. But he still kept at it for a little bit. There's a lot of people who watching this who might not have any clue who Big Dip on a Bus actually is. They started just as a play. They started just doing a let's play of the game at a Patreon person's request, and it turned into turned into them becoming an actual play tester. And they're like one of the most knowledgeable people on the game right now. Anyway, this path up here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's invisible walls if you try and jump down on that side. You can just jump down there, but also, I said also, you can just do that. So whatever. Anyway, moving on to new territory. Ow. So, over here is a door, but we're gonna ignore this for now. We're gonna come back to it, of course, but we're just gonna ignore it and go to the water. Because down here, we'll take a, this is the only way to go, by the way, but down here will lead us to another portion of floor 2B, of course. But we'll surface up here. And we'll explore more thoroughly soon, but going through this little purple carpeted door takes us to Outer Strip. This is a really small area, honestly, but I decided not to cover it, and instead I've decided not to cover in this video because it's paired up, like it directly connects to another really small area, and I'm like, well, hey, what if I just do those two in the same video? Why not? So I'll be doing that. Anyway, this painting here takes us to Midnight Meadow. 3 stars, but it's not that big. This is the last level we're actually going to be doing. The last proper level. As in, like, last place that actually has stars. We're gonna be going for silver stars first, because we can. Yeah, like, I usually do stuff like silver stars or red coins or whatever last, so whenever I feel like I should do one first, I feel the need to point it out. Oh yeah, completely forgot. Usually that guy is up here, they just fell down really quickly for some reason. You could take that, but I have not used the wing cap in this level once. And our last silver star is over here. Somewhere. It's just somewhere on the side. There it is. I should also mention this area also doesn't really have any discernible origins. But yeah, cool. I guess I'll just swim around it, cause I can. Get here, then we'll get our other two less tedious stars. But hey, that gave us like a good layout of land and everything. I like the inexplicable Tetris blocks everywhere. And I mean that completely sincerely, I really do. Alright. Hello! Also, this guy over here. This fucking guy. There's nothing for you up here, mustache boy. Go collect your silver stars, nothing matters anyway. Mustache boy, I think that's like the funniest thing I've ever seen anything refer to Mario as. Alright. Oh! Hello, corruption. Cool. Where am I? Alright. That threw me off a lot. The waterfall. The water itself is normal, of course. The water doesn't really get corrupted, I think. By anything. Oops. Which is fine, that's fine. Not a bad thing. But, yeah. Now, this star up here, in all honesty, that's probably what you're supposed to use a wing cap for. I'll be honest, I just didn't really realize a wing cap was here until I already collected the star. Because what I did was I just went over here and I just did that, except it actually worked. Like, first try. Oops. I'm just gonna try to do it, cause I'm allowed. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's probably much faster to, you know, use a wing cap, but like, meh. Nice corruption to see though. Wow. Alright, and our last star. Well, if there's a waterfall here, you don't really expect there to not be a secret, right? Going down, we can go directly underneath it, which will take us to my man, my main man, my main star. And, well, that's all our core stars. We're getting one more star in this video, but not from any courses. Now, let's head down here. We'll talk about origins of this place in a little bit. Down here is... Dark Lobby. Yeah, that's the other place I was talking about. That also directly connects to Crumbling Castle, just like Fake Lobby. They're probably like equally distanced warps. I just think the Fake Lobby entrance it's like a better entrance, because in a kind of closed off area we'd have to go out of our way to go to otherwise. Now, going into here, something I want to say is, in a game based around going into paintings to enter worlds, a crooked painting gives me a really bad feeling. Like, really bad. Anyway, this is where that pool, like where we were at Oh, we're playing as Luigi now. Yeah, that's something that can happen sometimes. I'm glad I got it on camera. But that's something that can happen sometimes. Sometimes when you go through double doors, it switches your character. Okay, well, I guess our Luigi during the day arc did not last very long. Okay. Things get confusing in the maze, so they may not be what they seem. Yeah, that's where our sign says. It's just a really small chance. Happens with any double door. I mean, hey. Luigi! Anyway, we're gonna have a long stretch of no warps, so let's talk about the origins of this place. So, this is one of the things that was put on the original Mario 64 iceberg, which is a really neat thing. And as a result, it doesn't really have any concrete origin. It was just something on the iceberg. This little hole does not go anywhere. But, yeah. And as a result, there's like a lot of interpretations in it. There's stuff in Anilog's Mario 64 Classified series. There's stuff in point and clicks videos, which inspired something back in the Castle Grounds episode, stuff like that. But ultimately, it's just a picture on the iceberg. Anyway, this is just a completely normal piano. Absolutely, completely normal. Like, it doesn't jump out and become a monster in any way, and I find that really funny. Cause like you'd see this in a place like this, and you're like, hey, look, that's a piano thing. I'll jump on it, jump off, and it's gonna go round, round, round. It does not. It does not do that. This is literally just a normal piano. You can kind of see the inside of it there, like certain angles you can still see, like it's still the chomp piano model, but like, yeah. Still nothing here, but yeah. And here we are. Welcome to the ground floor. We are finished with the first floor. We got an extra life for our troubles. Be saving that door for last, because we're gonna head back here. See this painting? WF.Z64. We've done this. It's the version with the timer. Yeah. We did this. Alright. Moving on. This door. There's this big, useless room here. Bomb on battlefield painting that goes nowhere. Which is neat. But yeah, I wanted to mention this earlier. I forgot the outer strip video. But I mean, the outer strip area is also breaking the barrier area, which we've been talking about a lot lately. I think it's kind of funny that, like, you know, when we encounter, like, I think the last area, even if this isn't a video about it, it's funny that our Luigi arc started with the breaking the barrier areas, and then it ends, like, as soon as we encounter, like, the last real area inspired by it. Anyway, this internal sewer system. Probably be covering that pretty soon. But yeah. Down here. Bowser's Castle. This isn't on the wiki page for some reason. It's on the map. Like, no, hold on. I still have it pulled up. Ground floor. The map itself is off screen, but here you can see it clearly says Bowser's Castle. But then we go up to the warps, two-way Bowser Castle isn't listed anywhere. Which is weird, but I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I can just... I should edit it later. I did a lot of editing in the past. I guess not like a lot, but I did try to like organize a lot of articles and stuff. So I could just do that later. I don't feel like it right now though. I haven't been in a wiki editing mood lately. Anyways, we're backtracking. There's a very good chance that it might already be by the time this video's up, which is the main reason I wanted to like show that off. So I don't sound insane. Anyway. So the main way we want to go is to the left of our door, but oh my god, it did it again, the thing where I make a save state, and it does twice in one video, new record. Anyway, there's nothing good for you down here. There's honestly no reason for you to head down here, unless you want to see like an area that you're not really gonna encounter from, like an area you don't need to encounter, I guess. Do not mean to actually take damage there, but yeah. There's some more of this floor here. I mean, cool. And a pipe. In this pipe, his domain. It's not a big area, but again, there's not really anything good for you here. I don't remember if this has a discernible origin or not, actually. I know something in this place does, but yeah. There's nothing here. These two paintings, these are like very unique paintings, and as far as I remember, these paintings aren't really seen anywhere else in the game, but they don't go anywhere, like on the wall. Which, I mean, that's normal for paintings, but interesting to me. Now, this is the area I was talking about. This is directly lifted from one of those limbo space images. Stairs don't work properly. You have to like manually jump. I knew that was gonna happen, so why'd I do that? Anyway, this box. I would not recommend you push that too far, because there's a pipe here. You can push the box into the pipe and kind of block your way out. There's no other warps here. You can fast travel out, but yeah. And then going in, Fountain of Truth. Drowned Luigi corpse. And it crashes once we approach. Cannot fast travel out of that, by the way. Just did not show that off, but yeah. It always showed Luigi. I was expecting to get there tomorrow, so I could go like, nothing different happens if you come here as Luigi, don't worry. But I ended up coming there as Luigi anyway, so meh. Anyway, actual progress. I don't think any of the other paintings actually do anything. Like, there's only one more warp if I remember, but the whole structure of this place just gets increasingly illogical the further we traverse through. Crumbling Castle. Fitting place for that to warp. Like, it's just interesting because, like, the entrance we came in, it was just kind of like, oh, it's a castle, but big castle. Wow. But, like, the further we traverse, the more, like, intricate yet messy all the designs have gone. Like, hell, there's this thing up here, if I can get up there. Alright, fine, whatever. Shit like that, yeah, like, it's not careless, but it's definitely just like getting increasingly more illogical, and it's interesting. And like, it's not like it hasn't been illogical since the beginning, it's just interesting. Here's one of the biggest mysteries to me in the design. Yeah. And then through here. I guess there's no sky here. I mean, well, no ceiling, but also literally no sky. Hi, Peach. Useless box. Useless box. Useful box. Just a yellow star, but hey, in a 100% run, we'll take anything. And that's it for floor 2B. There's not really anything left. So I hope you enjoy this little video. I'm not really... I feel like I should say more, but I don't really have much more to say. I hope this is interesting. I hope my failures were either like not too much, like not too annoying, or were at least funny. Alright, I've collected the coins. Goodbye.